Good morning. Welcome back, everybody. I am recording this on the 4th of July, but it's not going to be, they're telling me, the angels, it's a channeled message from the angels, and they are telling me to upload this on Monday. So when you're seeing this, it is Monday. Where the angels are. So during a morning meditation, the angels came in and they have a message for certain people. This is part of, they're explaining it in the way of, these are healers, shamans, and mystics. So this may or may not resonate for you. And they're talking about, there are 3 different types of people who are tapping into their higher conscious minds and being activated by the angels, or your energy is energetically being opened up for messages to come in. And they're saying it's very important. So you may, if this message resonates for you, you may have already tapped into this and realized this is energetically coming towards you, because it hasn't happened yet, but it's starting on an energetic level. Okay, so the first thing they're wanting you to realize is Spirit Keeper of the West. So this is people in the West. This is some healers, shamans, and mystics that are in the Western Hemisphere. Okay, and they're energetically picking up on some things going on in the East. Okay, so that's why this isn't going to resonate for everybody. So the angels are saying there are some people that are tapping into their higher conscious mind and being activated energetically for something that is coming in the near future. Guys, if you've been with me for a while, whoever you are, those of you that have been with me since the beginning, you know that I focus on the future. Okay, so this is something that is energetically coming through energy patterns. Energetically is starting to come into being, but hasn't happened yet. So this is about some wounded healers that are focusing on things going on in the world, that are sending like prayers and affirmations and literally picking up the energies and looking. Maybe you're looking at the news, you're seeing what's going on in other parts of the world, and you are like, wow, I'm going to send healing prayers to these people, whatever you're seeing on the news or hearing about in the media or whatever, and you're actually literally sending healing prayers. The angels are acknowledging you. Okay, so if you are consciously doing work to send healing energies to people in the East, that's how they're telling me to put this, then this message is for you. There are others of you who are shamans that are working on energetic levels. Maybe you're in a training, or maybe you are having very vivid dreams before you go to sleep. So this is how this may or may not resonate with you. If you were someone that is going, okay, I know I have shaman abilities, and I'm literally tonight, before I go to sleep, I'm going to go into my dreams and bring back in any kind of important information, visions, pictures that I see, to know what's going on underneath what's being shown, like on the media, or what things you're hearing, or things you hear people talking about, in that kind of way. And you were definitely picking up on and getting and receiving information, and the angels are like with you. Okay, and then we have these other people, and they're showing me a girl in particular who's not really on a spiritual path, but she's picking up vivid dreams, or picking up different information from her dreams, and then going, well, I don't know what that means. Okay, so if you're having some dreams that you don't know what it means, it will all become clear over time. And this is having to do with the owl medicine. And owl medicine is talking about the feminine side, the feminine energies, strengthening. We've got the angels right here, and it's where the angels are. So wherever there's a lot of chaos and disruption going on in the world, where there's more angels, God's army got heaven's army, angels going in to help comfort people. This is what these people are tapping into. Okay. Then we also have the strength card here. And so I meditated on this and said, well, what are you trying to tell me about the strength card other than the obvious? Right. And I literally picked up an energy of like Joan of Arc. Joan of Arc got messages, and even though she knew that the general public didn't agree with her, she picked up she went riding into battle knowing the angels were on her side. And even though they burned her at the stake, she had her angels right here giving her messages. So she has come in and said, or this energy that is like her, like that, has come in and said, I am lending you my strength. So somebody here is picking up on this Joan of Arc energy, and however you're going forth in your path, wherever you're being called to go, she says, I am with you. So I don't know who that's for, but you know this, whoever you are, you know this energy. You know this energy here, and you feel it. You pick up on it. You see it as some kind of a bright light that goes with you. So this is an energy you are carrying as a healing strength as you go into doing your daily stuff or whatever, however, in whatever way. Okay. So we're talking about two parts of the globe here, guys. We're talking about the West and the East. And whoever these people are, when they hear about this situation here, which I'm going to get into that, okay, because it hasn't happened yet, you're either knowingly or unknowingly, consciously or unconsciously, sending peace energy and healing energy and help stuff that's helpful, okay, rather you know it or not. I did a little message that came before this that was totally channeled from the angels that was called Where the Angels Are, okay. So the angels are just letting you know that if any of these types of archetypes over here are resonating with you, you're picking up on this energy, and you're consciously or unconsciously sending healing energy to peoples that need it, or to places that need it, sacred places or places where they're not sacred. I'm sorry, where there's things going on, and then they're wanting y'all to know that in the near future there's this particular situation that they want you to be aware of. Okay, so right here we've got Spirit Keeper of the East. So this is something going on in the eastern part of the world. So this is a world situation. It's not it's a locale situation, but they're just wanting you to be aware of these energies, so that those of you that want to on purposely send healing energy, you can. So we've got the shapeshifter and we've got the storyteller here. So guys, somewhere over in the east, there is a shapeshifter. This person is not a good person. This is somebody that acts like they're actually doing something good, while behind the scenes they're doing something totally opposite. So they're putting on a smiling face and acting like they're helping, where in the background they're actually doing the opposite. Where they're maybe talking negatively about the negative energies going on, okay, and how they want to help change it and make it better. They're actually adding fuel to the fire, okay. I don't know who this person is, but they're saying this is not a positive. I mean, he or she looks positive on the outside, like they're really trying to do something helpful, but they're actually not putting no energy towards that. They're actually doing the opposite, okay. And somebody unintentionally is so this is what the situation is not going to fare too well with this. Now, they gave me the storyteller card, and what they're saying with this is, who's the storytellers over in the East, guys? It's the reporters, it's the doctors, it's people on the front lines, or in some way of some situation that are like reporting what's going on, or they're trying to help the people there. Somebody that, you know, when the world's, or when the media or whatever gets their attention on them, they're talking about how what they're doing to help, to heal, or they're just giving a narrative of what's going on, and somebody gets too close to the truth. Okay, guys, I don't like feeling like I'm a soothsayer, but they're just wanting these people over here, these archetypes of the wounded healer, the medicine woman, the medicine man, the dream traveler. And these are the people that are, and they're showing me one in particular, that they're using her as an archetype. In other words, this is the kind of people they're talking about, of getting these vivid dreams of not knowing what it's talking about, but just, you know, feeling overall like, ooh, Gee, is there anything I can do to help? Or what is it they're trying to tell me? So there are some of you that are in the unconscious realm, or in the unconsciously, still trying to figure it out, whatever that it is. But they're just wanting to say that this is just one of many situations that's going on somewhere else in the world than where these people are at. Okay? Because there's so much chaos in this energy right here. Ooh, guys, the energy I pick up from this morning, I just feel it. You see how my hands, it just feels like it's just expanding. Okay. So there are people sending energy and wanting peace for this situation here, whatever this situation is. Okay. And there's so many things going on in that part of the world. I cannot even begin to try to tell you what this particular situation is or where it's at. I just know it's in the East. Okay. So then we've got the runes. On the very first, this was a drop reading. If you've been with me for a while, a drop reading is when I grab a handful of runes, I drop them on the table. Well, guys, I got like half the runes the first grab, and the only rune that came out was Ing. And I'm going to tell y'all, I'm going to give y'all a little thing here on the Ing, and then I'm going to explain to you, because this is why I know this hasn't happened yet. Let me explain this to you, because I know this hasn't happened. So Ing right away is... The key words of the meaning of Ing is energy, gestation, integration, protection, male fertility, okay? And it says it symbolizes energy, the channeling of potential energy. In other words, this has not happened yet, by bringing it together and integrating the separate elements. Let's see if I can get it so y'all can see it. Okay. In this form, it's also a fertility room, and it's connected with initiation, okay? A rebirth that can happen on one or many different levels, including the physical, perceptual, energetic, and spiritual. So again, that's people picking up on this energy that hasn't quite happened yet. Okay. It's also, it coincides with the Judgment card. So it symbolizes the protection of households. All right. So again, this is energy that's households, hasn't happened yet, but it's building. It's building. It's building. It's building. Okay. So it then talks about Ing is used as a sacred enclosure for magic. It learns the nature of diverse energies, understands the forces of change, which bring initiation and transition. That's where we're going into this activation and higher conscious in the mind. Okay, it understands fertility in terms of complete patterns, and it learns to channel energies together in a single focused unit. That's where the peace pipe's coming in. Okay, does that make sense? So, guys, this wasn't a literal message, but I'm translating into a literal sense for those of you that are the wounded healers, the medicine women, or even or man. Okay, the sex doesn't matter, guys, or the dream traveler who's picking up on these energies and in some sort of way sending peaceful vibes that way. Okay, so Ing doesn't release energy immediately, but it builds up and releases in a single burst. So when this happens, it's like this oof energy where these archetypes of these healers, medicine, shamans, and dream traveler, the psychic dreams people actually go, oh, wow. And when they hear it, it's like they release this, oh, peaceful or helpful, I don't know if I'm explaining this good, but it just goes woof. Okay. So this is where these people, when they hear this about this that's going on, they channel their energy towards one intention, and that's peace, love, there may even be some sorrow that this happened, because I feel like somebody here, something really drastic happens to at least one person here, okay? Maybe more, because this is talking about a group over here, okay? So it's just, the more energy you move toward an outcome, the more likely is the outcome will be realized. So this has not happened yet, guys. This is something in the near future, okay? Now, the next thing we have on the runes here is we have movement. Okay, and then I know they're showing Kina's reverse, but they're saying it's pointing this way. So this is movement, this energy that hasn't happened yet. When it does happen, it moves. Okay, it moves, going towards healing. Okay, we've got the strength and the healing. There's the strength and the healing card. Okay, towards these peoples. Does that make sense? So this has not happened yet. but it is energetically starting to be created. This is the big message from the angels. Okay, so some of you that are going into this, being activated with this higher conscious mind shift, you see how we've got the two planets here? Okay, this is coming into being now. This energy, it's something that hasn't happened yet, and it feels like this is the east, and when all this happens, see this energy going towards this, over towards the west, okay, or from the west, I mean, to the east, okay. This is where some kind of a channel opens up that gets activated. We've got fire here. So this is a big energy that opens up. Guys, I don't know how else to describe it, but the angels are saying if this message is resonating with you, this hasn't happened yet. And this person it is going to become known who this person is. When more eyes get focused from the west towards the east, this person, because this is Pluto in Aquarius, this person is going to be found out. But I feel like he's not going to be found out, or she, till after something happens to these storytellers that are over there innocently just doing their job, like the doctors, the media, the writers, help people that are, people that live over there that are helping in whatever way, when they get talked about or talked to, however their information comes through, this person isn't going to be found out till after these people have already suffered the consequences. Guys, I'm going to leave it right there because this message really gets me upset, but I held it together for you. I hope whoever you are, you realize that you have the strength of Joan of Arc in the angels. This is where the angels are. This is the message they want to give you today. Love and light, guys. Love and light.